It is 6:49. This is your morning in 8 minutes. Take a look at this. 2 firefighters are recovering right now after the Walker Catfish Cabin and Barbecue Restaurant goes up in flames last night. This is on East Lamar Alexander Parkway in Townsend. We do have a crew on the scene live right now. Here's a live look. You can see flames still going, smoldering, smoke going up into the air. Our Abby Kasoris is live there. She said firefighters have been checking on it. They do have the fire contained this morning. What we know so far is that those firefighters were treated for heat-related issues, according to the Blount County Sheriff's Office. The spokesperson tells us the Blount County Fire Investigation Team will likely be the ones looking into how that fire started. We are working to find out more information. The investigation team is made up of law enforcement from the Sheriff's Office along with Maryville and Alcoa Fire Departments. As soon as we have those new details, we will bring them to you. You can see the fires from last night, how tall those flames reach, just that deep orange glow. We'll bring all the new details we have to you over on WBXX and the WVLT News app. We'll check in with Abby over on the CW Knoxville. And a warning to be safe on the water this summer after 2 children were hurt in a boating accident on Fort Loudon Lake yesterday.
This happened in the Holder Branch area near the Cove at Concord Park. A 49-year-old was driving a boat, towing a tube with 2 young kids on it. TWRA officials say they ran into a pontoon boat that was anchored. TWRA says one was knocked unconscious. Both were wearing life jackets and were taken to UT Medical Center with serious injuries. Right now, investigators need your help finding this man. 25-year-old Gregory Turner is wanted on charges of robbery and kidnapping from an incident that happened back on June 23rd. If you recognize him or know anything at all, you could be eligible for a cash reward. We have the number for Crime Stoppers in your WVLT News app. And some good news for Tennesseans this morning. The state's Jobs for TN website is now back up and running. The website shut down for about a week, preventing a lot of people from getting those much needed unemployment benefits. The Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development says after phase testing, the site is active again. The state promises that any issued benefits will be repaid. We have a link to that site right now for you inside the WVLT News app. And around the nation this morning, at least 6 people are dead. Dozens more are hurt after a gunman opened fire during a 4th of July parade just outside of Chicago. A person of interest is in custody right now. This happened in Highland Park, Illinois. This is 27 miles north of Chicago. Investigators say the shooter climbed onto the roof of a building and started shooting as the parade was moving into town. Officers say they found a high-powered rifle at the scene. SWAT teams went door-to-door searching area businesses for the gunman who got away. He was eventually arrested after leading police on a chase. The FBI is now leading that investigation. And flags around Kentucky are at half-staff today in honor of the 3 police officers who died during an ambush on Thursday. Today, there will be a funeral for Deputy William Petrie at the Mountain Arts Center. The center is also holding visitations throughout the week for Captain Ralph Frazier, Officer Jacob Chaffins, and K-9 Officer Draco. The suspect in that deadly shooting will be back in court on Monday. And the Russian trial for WNBA star Brittany Griner will resume on Thursday. In a handwritten letter to President Biden delivered to the White House yesterday, Griner is asking the president, quote, not to forget her and other American detainees. She was arrested in Moscow back in February before the Russian invasion of Ukraine for allegedly having cannabis in her bag at the airport. She goes on to say in the letter she is terrified and might be there forever. Well, a federal judge is ruling in favor of 3 major U.S. drug distributors in a $2.5 billion lawsuit. The companies are accused of causing an opioid health crisis in one West Virginia county. The suit said Amerisource, Bergen Drug, Cardinal Health, and McKesson distributed tens of millions of pills in Cabell County over 8 years. In his 184-page ruling, the judge wrote that opioid cases must be decided not based on sympathy, but on the facts and the law. And U.S. breakfast food giant Kellogg lost a legal battle in Britain. Kellogg tried to block new anti-obesity measures banning the promotion of sugary cereals. The rules are set to take effect in October. A high court judge rejected the company's argument that the regulations do not consider the nutritional value of milk added to the cereal. And happening today, if you're looking to vote in this year's state and federal primary election in August, the deadline to register is today. You can either register or update your information. You can register online with a state driver's license or photo ID.
It's a mix of final elections and primaries for the big November general election. State and county election winners from May are back on the ballot. Early voting starts next Friday, July 15th, goes all the way to the end of the month. Election Day is August the 4th.
Heads up, if you're hitting the road, you can expect to see construction workers out on your drive today. TDOT put all short-term construction projects on hold for the 4th of July weekend. That pause ended at 6 o'clock, and you will see those construction projects take place once again. Now, we do want to get a check of your first alert traffic. If you are just now getting out the door, crews in Hamlin County are still working this overturned coal truck at 25E at Old Whit Road. They do have the southbound left lane blocked. Now, the road is not fully closed, but if you are in this area, they do ask that you avoid this roadway as they continue to work this scene this morning. Overall, that Tuesday commute looking pretty good. Those interstates and main roads remaining quiet if you're just now leaving. You could run into some foggy views along your drive, but nothing major to slow you down. This is a live look at I-40 just east of Asheville Highway. That volume is still light for your Tuesday.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
With that humidity this morning and the patches of fog, it's a good reminder that it makes us feel even hotter. The heat and the humidity are cranked up today, a little bit more so than lately. So just know that this is going to be one of those days that feels even hotter as we spread out more upper 90s to low 100s for your feels like temperatures where you live. Let me zoom in so you can find your county. Could easily feel like 102 in Madisonville and Knoxville, 100 in Sevierville and Lenore City. Could easily feel like 99 in Harriman to 97 in Clinton this afternoon. Crossville and Oneida in those upper 90s, 98 Oneida, goodness, 95 Middlesboro and Ewing, 101 in Williamsburg. So like I said, a lot of upper 90s to low 100s. 101 Morristown, 99 Dandridge. Packing the extra water this morning can help you prepare for this very hot and humid day, but only isolated rain and storms today, then a few more tomorrow, building up the next few days, and that's where we'll get back into some better rain chances. So this morning we have isolated pockets of fog, lots of low to mid 70s for your morning lows. The sun is coming up and the heat's going to take off. So here's a quick look at today's planner as we're at 87 at noon with your high today of 94. Again, a couple storms that we're tracking for you coming up on the CW. Then the next few days, really a few more. Slow building up day to day. We've got more to track as we get more movement in the region headed our way with those storms.
And we definitely need that rain. That's
Absolutely.
for sure, our whole area. 6:56, we're headed to WBXX. We hope you have a good Tuesday.